Hello, myself Sabyasachi Ghosh from Department of Fitter, Government I.T.I. Today, I am going to discuss in details about each and every accessories of oxyacetylene gas welding equipments. In my previous video, I already discussed on several accessories as a whole, but today I go through each of it with minute details. So, first come to cylinders. Cylinders are of standard capacity of 6.2 cubic meter or 220 cubic foot. In oxyacetylene gas welding, we generally use two types of cylinder. First one is oxygen cylinder and another is acetylene cylinder. If we discuss in brief, we get special color coding that used to identify each cylinder distinctly from others. Oxygen cylinder is painted black, which makes it distinct and easily identifiable from acetylene cylinder, which is painted maroon or red. Again, pressure of oxygen cylinder is much more than acetylene cylinder, so oxygen cylinder seem to be solidron, which clearly reveals its identity. If we compare the pressure of oxygen cylinder with acetylene cylinder, we find that the pressure of oxygen cylinder is about 140 kg per centimeter square, while the acetylene cylinder have 25 kg per centimeter square. The difference is really a major one. Nowadays, acetylene cylinder is oftenly used in lieu of acetylene cylinder to ensure much safer, lucid and cost-effective operation. Acetylene cylinder generally based on the principle of chemical reaction between calcium carbide and water, which generates acetylene upon contact. This acetylene is used in welding like the previous one. Now come to the regulator. To avoid the confusion, the threads oxygen and acetylene pressure regulators are normal right-handed and left-handed respectively, which means the clockwise rotation of regulator for oxygen gas caused tightening of regulator and vice versa, while the clockwise rotation of acetylene regulator acts exactly opposite to it, that is loosening of regulator. From that point of view, two regulators are easily detectable. Hose pipes are also different for oxygen and acetylene cylinder. Generally, oxygen hose pipes are painted black and acetylene has hose pipes which are painted red or maroon color. This avoids the confusion during the operation and make it safer. Not only in the color but also in respect to thickness, the hose pipes are unique. To ensure the safe operation with high pressure oxygen, its hose pipe are thicker than that of low pressure acetylene hose pipes. But both the hose pipes are made up with rubber and all of them are strengthened with canvas. One thing to remember that like hose pipes and cylinder, regulators of oxygen and acetylene cylinder are also painted black and red or maroon respectively. Welding torch is a device to mix the gases and to feed the mixture at suitable point on the surface of the workpiece. Welding torch comprises of two threaded ends to feed the oxygen and acetylene gases. It consists of two sets of valves to control the gases, a mixing chamber and the tip. A tip is the portion of the torch through which gases pass just prior to the ignition and burning. The tips, which are numbered, has proper orifice size. The numbering system varies from manufacturer to manufacturer. According to the Indian Oxygen Limited, it is based on the volume of cubic foot of each of the gases discharges in 1 hour at recommended pressure. For an example, for a discharge of cubic foot of acetylene and 1 cubic foot of oxygen per hour, the nozzle is numbered 1, and for the 5 cubic foot of acetylene and 5 cubic feet of oxygen per hour, the nozzle is numbered at 5. Tips are made integral with mixing chamber in some cases. Tips are generally made up of copper or copper alloys, which are relatively soft materials and should be guarded against damage. Tip cleaner are used to clean the tip when it gets jammed with the combustion material and causes to the restriction of flow of gases. Now come to the welding rod. Properties of material deposited during the welding should be closely match those of the base metal or the required properties of the deposit. Composition varies from welding ferrous or non-ferrous metals. Welding rod of different diameters are manufactured for different purposes. Now the other accessories like cylinder trucks, which are used to carry the cylinders safely from one place to another, and the clamps, which used to hold the cylinders firmly with cylinder trucks. Jigs and fixture are used to hold the job properly during welding. Now come to the safety accessories, which is mandatory for any of the welding processes. During gas welding, a welder must equipped with safety accessories like goggles, head screen, shoes, knee guards, leather jackets, aprons, hand shields, gloves, etc. To initiate the ignition of gases, friction lighter is a important equipment. The globules of molten metal are always thrown out from the whirlpool. To ensure protection against burn, the operator should wear leather gloves and protective apron and leather jackets. Bare legs should be particularly covered when welding is in sitting position. The face shield incorporating a dark glass is a must in welding. In oxyacetylene gas welding, goggles are extensively used, but in case of shielded metal arc welding, where the heat is intense, that is emission of ultraviolet rays and a large number of arc sparks are flying, the face and head shield is a must. The dark glass should be protected on the outside by a clear glass. The face and the heat shields are usually constructed from the processed fiber to make them light and fireproof. The shield is either held in hand or head mounted. If we mount the head mounted shields are known as head screen, while the shield that is held in hand is known as hand shield. So this was the detailed information of each and every aspect of gas welding accessories. Hope it clarify your doubt in a large extent. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.